far. Started with a joke, but we hate to be alone, so we give into the...
Hey, what's up, troublemakers? I'm Rod.
And I'm Vince.
We're self-deprecating romantic pop rock duo RKVC. We're a band, we're songwriters, and this is fucking Granny Potty Mouth.
And I have no idea what that means when they say it, but I know they write good music.
Oh, thanks, Granny.
Before we get to everything else, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and Granny's if you're not already. So we just did a Mad Lib on Granny's channel, so we're gonna do one on our channel. We did baking a fucking birthday cake,
Which was awesome.
It was so funny. I name dropped James Corden and I name dropped Jimmy Kimmel, so we might as well name drop them on your channel too.
Yeah, hey, James Corden, Jin Kelley, if you're watching.
If you're watching, you should have us on because we are a fuck ton of fun.
So we did baking a fucking birthday cake on Granny's channel, so on our channel we'll do, this is called Rock Stars, but we're gonna edit it to fucking Rock Stars.
Yes.
Of course.
And, okay, so here we go. So we're looking for a plural breed of dog.
Collies.
An adjective.
Yellow.
A name of food.
Hamburgers.
Yeah, I like hamburger.
Another adjective.
Broccoli. Oh, another adjective. Another adjective. Stinky.
Plural animal.
Horses.
Plural noun.
Plural noun. Shoes.
Another adjective.
Tight.
Adverb.
Brightly.
A musical instrument.
Saxophone.
Past tense verb.
Fled.
I also thought of an F word.
You thought of an F word?
Yeah.
Fucked?
Farted.
Oh, farted. Let's go with farted.
Farted.
Farted is good.
A number.
7. I like 7.
Past tense verb.
Fucked.
Yeah.
A name of food.
We should go with his food now.
Let's do it.
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
There you go.
Alright. Ready for this?
Oh, we ready for this drum roll? Ooh. Okay,
This
okay.
Fucking rock stars. Alright, the rock group, the Mighty Collies, was nearing the end of a Yellow concert.
Were they peeing too much?
Oh, it was just full of people like me.
Oh!
Oh, God.
I meant music fans.
Oh. Of course.
They had...
Banana. Graham.
You know, in college they called me a banana because I was yellow on the outside but white on the inside.
No. Back to the story.
They just finished their power ballad, Stinky Hamburger, a love song about their favorite food. Oh my god! When a bunch of horses jumped on stage.
Yeah, I've seen some girls at concerts who just look like that.
Oh, those are whores.
That's right, not horses, whores. Wearing baby
Oh, yeah.
patches.
Let's just edit this now because that's better. Whores instead.
Yeah, we can
so,
go. But it did call for animals.
Yeah, well, same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Once the whores were taken care of, the Mighty Collies decided to finish with a tight song about shoes. The leader of the rock group played brightly on the saxophone. The drummer farted on her drumsticks. And
How do you fart on a drumstick?
this gets better. And the keyboardist fucked all over the piano.
Well, at least it
Nope.
made music, right?
There's a bunch of whores on stage. What do you do?
You fart on the piano.
Hey.
Yes.
After the concert, the band celebrated backstage by eating 7 pounds of broccoli. Well, that explains the farting on the drumsticks.
And on that note,
Alright, that was fun. Hope you like stuff like this. Don't forget to do the wrong things with the right people. Thank
the
you,
right
Granny.
people.
Thank you, Granny.
Oh my God, my boys.
Oh.
I love my twins.
Thank you, Granny.
Oh. I hope you had fun.
That's why the song for you. That's why you have no the truth with it on the radio. You hear my voice, you'll know. That's why this could have been.
Hey, what's up, troublemakers? I'm Rod.
And I'm Vince.
We're self-deprecating romantic pop rock duo RKVC. We're a band, we're songwriters, and this is fucking Granny Potty Mouth.
And I have no idea what that means when they say it, but I know they write good music.
Oh,
Thanks.
thanks, Granny.
Before we get to everything else, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and Granny's if you're not already. So we just did a Mad Lib on Granny's channel, so we're gonna do one on our channel. We did baking a fucking birthday cake.
Which was awesome.
So funny. I name dropped James Corden and I name dropped Jimmy Kimmel, so we might as well name drop them on your channel too.
Yeah, hey, James Corden, Jin Kelley, if you're watching.
If you're watching. watching, you should have us on because we are a fuck ton of fun.
So we did baking a fucking birthday cake on his channel, so on our channel we'll do, this is called Rock Stars, but we're two fucking rock stars.
Yes.
Of course.
And, okay, so here we go. So we're looking for a plural breed of dog.
Collies.
An adjective.
Yellow.
A name of food.
Hamburgers.
Yeah, I like hamburger.
Another adjective.
Broccoli. Oh, another adjective. Another adjective. Stinky.
Plural animal.
Horses.
Plural noun.
Plural noun. Shoes.
Another adjective.
Tight.
Adverb.
Brightly.
A musical instrument.
Saxophone.
Past tense verb.
Fled.
I also thought of an F word.
You thought of an F word?
Yeah.
Fucked?
Farted.
Oh, farted. Go with farted. Farted is good.
A number.
7. I like 7.
Past tense verb.
Fucked.
Yeah.
A name of food.
We should go with his food now.
Let's do it.
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
There you go.
Alright. Ready for this?
Oh, wait for this drum roll. Ooh. Okay,
This
okay.
Fucking rock stars. Alright, the rock group, the Mighty Collies, was nearing the end of a Yellow concert.
Hey, sorry about that. Oh, and the mic just got unplugged. That's good. Everything's going good. How's everybody doing? I gotta switch this camera here in a second because everything just.
Okay, now you should be able to hear me. Sorry. Okay, so everything is like not working quite correctly right now. Hang on a sec. I'm trying to get the correct camera back up. So let me see. Okay. So we're gonna see some spinning wheels here for a second, but then the camera should be fixed hopefully soon. Hey, look at that! Look at that! All right. Whew. Okay. Crisis averted. Give me just a sec. Okay. How's everybody doing? It's so effing hot right now, and no amount of like the fan being on high is helping. So we're gonna build this place. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna hang out, but I'm gonna keep an eye on the temperature of all the equipment. And once it starts overheating, that's probably where we're gonna wrap this. So far, so good though. But last time it got this hot, the camera just completely shut off. So I didn't do it. We know what's going on. All right, thanks, man. What was I gonna say? So what's funny is, I was hoping, so with your contributions in Patreon, I was able to order a new camera, thank God. And I tried it over at Mike Prasad's place, Mike Prasad from Tiny Sponsor's place, and it seems like it works amazingly. So I'm hoping that the one I get works just as amazingly. My luck, maybe it won't. But I was hoping it'd be in by now, but you know, with shipping time and COVID and all that stuff, like I was running a little behind. But it should be here way in time for next Sunday. So hopefully this is the last time I'm going to have to worry about this mess and this disconnecting and everything. Even though it's kind of become a tradition now. Maybe I'll just make the spinning circle like a loading screen or something. I don't know. And I'll just put Richard's face in it. Spinning. And then, oh, also, I think, if everybody's down for it, what if we did the Zoom hangout this coming Wednesday? I want to propose 1, because that's good for me, like 1 p.m. Pacific time, because that's good for me. But what do you guys think? Everybody's in the chat right now. Does that work out for you? The 1 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesday. I should have the new camera by then too, so maybe that'll also work. Who knows? But we'd love to just kind of hang out. There's rumors too that some of my other like LA friends might be chiming in the Zoom because we haven't seen each other in months. But no guarantees on that. They're just talking about trying to organize that. So 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. That sounds about right. Yes. Does that work for y'all? I'm trying my best to stay cool. Like temperature wise, not personality. Oh man. It should be fine. Okay, cool. So let's say that. After this live stream, I'll post in Patreon and in Discord the Zoom information, and then you can join in. If there's anybody that you know in the OG crew that didn't get the info that wants to join in, be sure to pass along the information. And if there's anybody that I haven't met yet that you want to chime in, as long as you say they're cool, just let me know ahead of time, just so I'm not surprised. I'm kind of like, I want it, you know, basically for our patrons and OG followers and subscribers and stuff, but like any friends of yours are friends of mine, so until they cause trouble, they're cool with me. You're cool, that's good. I don't have air conditioning, although like I said, this only happens a few days out of the year, so I'm good. Although I am like breaking out. I don't know, it's like the temperature or just, I want to say stress, because it's not really, I'm not really stressed. I'm keeping busy. One of the reasons that the live stream will, or the Zoom hangout will work this week, is because I'm not ahead, but I'm not behind on my project, so everything should work out just fine. Fingers crossed. So, but everything's going really good. But yeah. So, trying to think what else is going. Oh yeah, so I got the new camera coming. Thank you, Patreon supporters, making that possible. And hopefully it's going to be as good or better than this picture quality wise, but definitely better connection wise. So here's hoping. Okay. Today I've been getting ready for this. I ran out to, I had to pick up something. What did I have to pick up? It doesn't matter. It's all mundane stuff. But all's good there. Lucy's doing great. She is growing like a weed. I got a little emotional because I know she's been growing, you know, but today, like, I kind of saw, like, a comparison. So, she went to the litter box and I saw her walk in like the same path that she did when I first brought her home, and since that image of her first coming home is like kind of ingrained in my mind because that was, you know, the first time coming to the house, I saw her walk the same path and I was like, she is considerably larger, like just growth. She's not fat, but like just growth, you know, like just a bigger cat, you know. It's like, oh, my little baby is almost a teenager. But anyway, food to make soup. Oh man, I actually had some, I don't even know what you call it, Mike Prasad. I swung by his place to pick up some soup he'd made, and it was, I want to say it was fennel, onion, ginger, and like 100 different spices, and it was, how do I say this? It was like fragrantly spicy, Does that make sense? Not flagrant. Fragrantly spicy, like almost like curry, but it wasn't thick like curry. I don't know. We're way off track. And how long have I been just okay? So I was thinking about this weekend. How much? So okay, let me back up. Alanis Morissette just released a new album. Now, nothing will ever touch the genius that was Jagged Little Pill. Just gonna put that out there. But she's still just a great songwriter. And so, there's a song she has on the new album called Missing a Miracle. Or Missing the Miracle. Fucking fantastic song. And then there's another one called... I can hear I can hear everything except for the actual title of this. Okay, let me look it up because I'm just gonna drive me crazy. Alanis Morissette new album track list. That was my first artist. Oh, really? Okay. Sandbox Love. Sandbox Love was... It's a great song. I mean, there's a bunch of great songs here. Reasons I Drank is a great song. But anyway, I really dug Missing the Miracle and Sandbox Love especially. And then it got me thinking, like, man, women of the 90s, badass, you know? And so it just kind of came to me that we should do a Women of the 90s playlist. Also, it gives me a chance to use famous people in my thumbnail. So I don't want to get too crazy with this. Once again, it takes me forever to like compile the playlist, but You Ought to Know is definitely like a great opener because I think you think of the 90s. Pierre, what's up? We're doing Women of the 90s playlist, so suggestions for anybody that stands out to you in your mind. Unity by Queen Latifah. Okay, so let's try out what You Ought to Know. Alanis, and then Unity, Queen Latifah. I'm gonna throw in some. I always point in the wrong direction. I'm gonna throw in some of the people in the thumbnails. I'm gonna do That Thing by Lauryn Hill and Just a Girl by No Doubt. That Thing, Lauryn Hill, and Just a Girl, No Doubt. Oh, you know, I also had Jewel on the thumbnail originally, but I couldn't find a good picture. Ooh, Juliana Hatfield. All right, here you go. Universal Heartbeat. Universal Heartbeat. Juliana Hatfield. Ooh, okay. Cal, One of Us by Joan Osborne. I have a story about that real quick. And Tori Amos, Almost Anything, Cornflake Girl, Raspberry Squirrel, Tallulah the Tornado Mix. Okay, so I feel like we haven't featured Cornflake Girl before, so let's do that. Cornflake Girl, Tori. Lisa Loeb, Stay. I mean, that's quintessential 90s. Okay, so One of Us. Oh, hand in my pocket, too. Okay, let me tell the story real quick. So, I remember seeing the One of Us music video on either MTV or VH1 back in the day when they were still playing those. And, I love the song. And I think at the time my parents were like kind of cool with it because my dad's pretty religious and he was like, okay, it's about God, right? I'm like, sure. Yeah. And granted, my first CD that I actually owned was Green Jelly, because that's what I got for Christmas, and I really wanted it. But the first CD that I ever bought myself was the CD single for Joan Osborne's One of Us. And it stuck with me forever. Like, I'll always remember that being my first CD. And I still love that song to this day. And then fast forward, maybe about a little less than a decade ago, I was working in the music scene out in Delaware and Philly. And Eric Bazillion, who wrote the song One of Us, he's a musician in Philly. I knew he was in the scene, but I had never like gone out of my way to try to like reach out to him or do anything and stuff. We'd met at something, and then we got to talk. Actually, it's funny, we both met in LA on a trip, not in Philly. He was super cool, and everything I would kind of hope that someone you looked up to, you know, would be when you finally met them. And then fast forward from that, there was a charity album that some Philly musicians were putting together for abused children, and it was a great cause. I think my song "Hang On" was on that charity album, and it was on there with Eric Bazillion. So I was like, it came full circle. I made it. I'm on a compilation project with Eric Bazillion, and we know each other now. And I don't know, that was just a really cool thing. And ever since then, I'm like, Rod, you're doing okay. Like, you're on the right path, you know? So, all right, back to playlist. Hand in my pocket. Quintessential. Hand in my pocket. I keep clicking things because I'm writing on this. Alanis. No doubt she was a non-girl. She was in a non-girl band at the time. I consider No Doubt a girl band because, like, she was the front woman, and, like, I mean, everything was, like, a very, like, strong feminine energy, you know? So, I think, and Shoot by Salt and Pepper. That's Pepper. It's such a white. Salt and Pepper. That's a good one. Salt. Ooh, I want to add something to that. Free Your Mind by, En Vogue. It's such a badass song. That song got me into En Vogue, and then so many things about En Vogue. Baby Baby by Amy Grant. Rain by Madonna. I'm not familiar with Rain. Madonna. If No Doubt counts, Save Ferris. Come On Eileen. Oh, did they do a cover of that? Why does this keep refreshing the screen? Save Ferris. Criminal by Fiona Apple. Then, Sometimes by Britney. Oh, I'm Every Woman, Whitney Houston. Okay. So I'm out of space in my paper, but that doesn't mean we can't keep adding stuff. I just want to like slow it down now. So let's pick some like kind of greatest hits. Finally by CC Peniston. That's a good one. But I think I want to end with I'm Every Woman by Whitney Houston, because I think that's like really appropriate for this soundtrack. Oh, Bitch by Meredith Brooks. Whatever happened to her? Who else was Tracy Bonham? Didn't she have something? Show Me Love by Robin. Who was I just saying? Tracy Bonham. Talk about sex, yeah. Let's talk about sex. Oh. I'm like fighting the sweat coming from my pores. Oh, Waterfalls. And there's so many ones that we have to... What I wouldn't give to be able to listen to Jagged Little Pill for the first time again. Like, Cal, you said that was your first artist. Was that like the first... What do you mean it was your first artist? Was it like the first, like, Actually, well, yeah. What is because you know stuff from like the '70s and everything. Like, what do you mean? Alanis was your first artist because she was like what like late '90s, mid late '90s. Toni Braxton. I love Toni Braxton. I also love how like melodramatic almost all Toni Braxton stuff was. You know, like that I shall never breathe again. She said shall, and then said that she would never, she wouldn't breathe again. It was fairly dramatic. Oh, another good thing. Don't Call Me Baby by Shampoo. I didn't know Shampoo had more than one song. I also ordered an iPad in hopes, well, mainly for songwriting stuff because there's a lot of good songwriting tools on it, and I want to be able to like not have all my computer stuff set up to just oh, your first artist for today. Gotcha. Okay. I want to be able to kind of do songwriting sketches on the fly, but not do it as lo-fi as like a voice note, but also like not have to set up all this stuff, or I don't like turn on all this stuff, you know, for that. So the cool thing about iPad is I can sketch all the songs on the iPad, and then they're compatible with the software on my Mac, so I can do all the song sketches on my iPad and then bring it here. But the secondary thing, I'm hoping that I could have it while we're doing these live streams and maybe like add stuff to the Spotify playlist and stuff while we're doing this, so I don't have to like do it after the fact. But also that means that like if the chat doesn't slow down, then only like every like 10th song is going to get on there. So it all has to do with how I'm able to catch up, and also how much the chat slows down. Oh, I am, yeah. Also, like, I decided this week, I'm actually doing it. I'm getting back to like the jogging, and I'm gonna get back into intermittent fasting stuff because it has been way too long. From March through April, I was fasting and I lost like a bunch of weight. I felt better. And then May, I was like, okay, I'll give myself a couple weeks. And then and then all of like the rioting stuff happened, and I was just stress eating for a month, and all of July I kept meaning to get back into things, but you know, I'm like segueing back into this. I'm like learning how to do all this by myself. So now I feel like I'm pretty stable, with the exception of today, with all this, and I'm gonna get back into like actually like eating correctly and stuff. I've been playing with GarageBand on iPad. It's been interesting to say the least. I wasn't able to go from macOS GarageBand to iOS GarageBand though. Oh yeah, you can't go back, but you can go from iPad and the phone to Mac. Trivia: one of the reasons I wanted to do that is because I haven't had an iPad in a long time. But back in 2012, I think, whatever the year before my second album came out, my second solo album came out, I was actually on a flight to LA, and I just got an iPad and I had GarageBand. And I pulled up the drum kit and the piano, and I wrote a song called There Is Only You on the plane. And I demoed it in GarageBand with my headphones. And then when I got off the plane, I was able to email it directly to my producer, Richie Rubini. And he was like, this is it. And to this day, it's probably my favorite song for my solo stuff. At least one of them. But we were able to take that GarageBand session from my iPad. And, oh, did I freeze? I think I froze. Richard? Okay. It actually might be stuff overheating. I didn't keep an eye on the temperature like I had hoped. Yup, things are overheating. Okay, we might have to I'm gonna keep an eye on it, but we're gonna have to wrap up things here in just a little bit. Okay, we're back. but the camera is very hot. I can feel the heat coming off of it from here, and that's already it being hot. Maybe, but not on purpose. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, I demoed a bunch of songs on GarageBand, and I don't know how to play drums, but I was able to, like, you know, Richard, you saw on GarageBand, it has like a drum kit, so I was like play kind of something. And then when we went to the studio, like a real drummer like took the idea and like played it for real and stuff, and even like guitars and bass and everything. Like I could play it on the iPad, and it's not like what's going to be in the final, but it kind of gives the real player an idea of like the vibe I'm going for. And so I'm hoping to do that. And needs a fan. Well, so the problem with that is then the sound would just be like, you know, because there are quite a bit of fans running out here, and that one kind of has something. It has like something cooling on it, but the problem is everything is hot in here. Like the air is thick and hot. So that's mainly the problem. But supposedly today's the last like hot day of our little hot heat wave. We've had like, I think this will be the 3rd day of the heat wave, and after that it's supposed to get better. I was gonna say, yeah, so I'm excited about getting that, but hopefully that'll help with the live streams too, so that I don't have to like jot down stuff on paper. I can actually just build the playlists right on the iPad, because I can't have other things open up on the computers, otherwise the stream closes down. But put it on ice. I've actually done that before. Like sometimes my laptop's overheated so much, I take like an ice pack and then I wrap it like in a sweater so the moisture doesn't get out, and then put like my computer on top of it, just to kind of finish a process or something. But oh, why can't I live whenever I think about you? That's a good one, Liz Fair. See, here's the problem with Aaliyah. I love Aaliyah, and I want to put her on these playlists. Her music is not available on the streaming services because of her uncle. So, as much as I want to include them on there. What was I going to say? This... Man, I am, kind of losing my... Oh yeah, Richard, if you want to do the Clubhouse games tonight, make sure you download that before the stream. I'll probably start off with Donkey Kong again, but if you want, we can go head-to-head on like some slot cars or something. I think it might be fun. And again, Happy Hour will be on my channel, as it's been the last couple weeks, and that link's in the description of this video. It's already set up, so it's 11 tonight Pacific time. And it's going to be like the other couple times. I mean, who knows? We might actually finish Donkey Kong or something, and just kind of hang out. We're trying to work on a way to see if I can get enough bandwidth on my internet stuff to have guests kind of come in, some of my other YouTuber friends and stuff. So, Shy Guy, Diana King. I'm not familiar with that. Let me take a look for that one. Sean Colvin. Oh, that's not the song I thought of when I thought of Sean Colvin. What else was I gonna say? I'm trying to get this out before the camera overheats again. Oh yeah, and then I mean at some point we can get back to Boot Hill Bounty and stuff. Like I don't want to sound like I'm forgetting about that. It's a happier song than the other one. Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha. Okay, I don't know that song, but I know I get what you mean. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So for my channel, the first video, I'm actually like halfway through writing it, so that's good. I've known what I want to have in it, and now I just got to put it all together. So I actually scheduled time this past week to like write it, and I'm almost done. I just got to like kind of fine tune and retweak things and stuff. And then the next thing on my list is to write the Rick and Morty video for this channel. And then have a couple more things. I think I have the list here. Yeah, a couple more exciting videos. If you were in Happy Hour last week, you know what those are coming up. So I'm getting those like lined up too. By the way, I can't remember my first artist, but I have some from every era. That's amazing. I mean, I was driving from the post office today. I had to like drop off a package, and for some reason, like I had this like deja vu moment, even though I didn't, you know, the past 4.5 years had been the first time I've lived in LA. So I shouldn't have deja vu about it unless there's a past life or something. But all of a sudden, like, specific songs came to mind from that era, and I was like, it's so interesting. You know, they say, like, smells bring back memories and stuff. Like, for me, that's true, but also songs, man. Like, certain songs are just, like, it's like, smack my nostalgia and my memories, you know? In a good way. So, okay, so, thanks for helping me make the playlist. I'm seeing the temperature rise on the camera, so I'm going to try wrap this up before I get cut off. So Happy Hour again tonight at 11 Pacific time on my channel on Rod Kim. Once you hit 40, your brain starts. Is that farting or fasting? And then Wednesday we'll do the Zoom hangout, and sometime today that'll pop up on Patreon and in the Zoom Hangout Discord thread. And also, most of you have already seen it, but in Discord there's different subjects now, so you can just throw stuff in there. And everybody feel free to, you know, engage and converse with each other on the different topics and stuff. And I'll try to chime in when I get some time. But yeah, this is a great playlist. It was kind of everything I hoped it to be, and some new stuff that I want to check out. Yeah, both. I get you. And I can't wait to hang out tonight. Sorry, this is a little bit shorter than normal. It's so hot. I don't know other adjectives for that right now, but I'm finally getting my shit together besides the heat, and that's a good week. So, yeah, so I'll see you guys tonight. Gonna hang out, and then on Wednesday we'll like Zoom and shit. So if you're watching this on YouTube later, there's a circle popping up here asking you to subscribe if you're not already. I always point the wrong direction the first time. And the bottom half of the screen has videos that the YouTube algorithm thinks that you might like. So let me know in the comments if they're wrong or they're right. And as always, don't forget to do the wrong things with the right people. See you guys tonight.